Metapro AMA. Welcome to the Critical Complex channel. Today we have a special interview with Marcin, co-founder and COO at Metapro, and joining me as a guest is Aniko. She'll be assisting me at asking questions here today. Metapro is a dynamic platform that connects online gaming, the metaverse, and NFT marketplaces. In this interview, we'll explore Metapro's features, the MPRO token, benefits for node operators, and the future roadmap. Get ready for valuable insight. Let's dive into Metapro. Welcome to the show, Marcin.
Hey, welcome everyone.
All right, man. Can you please give us some insight on your background and how it has influenced your journey with Metapro?
Of course, man. So in terms of my background, I'm coming from lean manufacturing and continuous improvement. Thanks to that, it gives me a great influence of my approach at Metapro, because where I'm focused a lot on efficiency and eliminating the waste and delivering the value. The other, I think, very strong experience came with me is from DeFi space. So I had an opportunity to be early at DeFi when it was starting. So I become a big fan of DeFi methodology in general. And I love to apply the same methodology into the gaming to bring the innovative use cases like play to earn, play and earn, that the gamers can monetize, gamers can own the assets, and all those mechanics with tokenizing games assets can really provide a strong value to the gaming industry. In terms of the knowledge gain from I was involved in recruiting and scaling up the teams. And this is what I also focus on at Metapro. So trying to fish some talented people in the industry. I always love to give this opportunity to hungry people which really want to learn and really wants to be involved in this, I think, great innovative space.
Also want to welcome Aniko to the channel.
Hi, guys.
All right. Back to you, Marcin. Can you give us an overview of Metapro and its mission to empower individuals and businesses?
So I think we can call Metapro a holistic, decentralized platform that integrates a digital wallet, a protocol for developers, and a marketplace connecting everyone involved in the gaming world. So I think our mission from day one is to empower the individuals and businesses by democratizing access to the gaming world and enabling the creation, monetization, and exchange of in-game assets and tokens. So in general, that creates a very dynamic environment where all the parties I've just mentioned can have a greater access to all the economic opportunities within the gaming realm.
Okay. So how does Metapro work with online games, the metaverse, and NFT marketplaces all together? And what makes it unique in each of those areas?
So when we start creating the Metapro and unifying the ecosystem where online games, the metaverse, the NFT marketplace converge. So our platform is unique as it offers a very comprehensive solution that enhance gaming experience, facilitate the creation and trade of the NFTs, and also fosters the cross-chain and cross-platform interactions. Just to give you an example, we know there is a lot of metaverses out there, and wouldn't it be nice if you could use the same asset in two metaverses? Wouldn't it be nice if you could create such an interoperability and cross games model? So you can use the same assets in two games and vice versa, or maybe if you could use the same asset in metaverse and also game. Because if you look at how metaverse started, it's all coming from the gaming industry. So metaverse is built on a gaming engines, either Unity or Unreal. And this is where we really start strong. And those way, using that technology, we can connect all those industries together.
Marcin, can you please tell us, what is the long-term vision for Metapro, and how do you foresee the platform evolving in the next 5-10 years?
So in terms of the long-term vision, we want to be a leader in the industry. So this is our long-term vision, to establish a holistic gaming ecosystem where game developers, gamers, and enthusiasts come together to create, play, and trade in the centralized environment. And following that path, as we are so early in having entire Web3 gaming, entire Web3 metaverse, before NFTs goes mainstream into gaming, we're preparing that strong foundation where the technology already is there, and we just need to share it with the people.
Yeah, man, I think you're positioning yourself, and this company is positioning itself in the right place. I see a lot of innovation and a lot of potential here. I see a lot of potential for what you guys are building. All right, so what is the role of the MPRO token in the Metapro ecosystem, and how does it function as a utility and governance token?
So the MPRO token lies at the heart of the Metapro ecosystem, as it is a utility token, or you can call it a payment token as well, because it will have it functions at marketplace. So when you will be able also to use MPRO token to purchase NFTs as well. So it will have, I think, the strongest utility you can really give to the token when it become a payment. So we use all the transactions within the network of marketplace. Also will have its utility inside the wallet as well. And also serves as a governance token, providing MPRO holders with some voting rights and critical decisions regarding the future of the platform. But what we want to create is, we want to create a decentralized autonomous gaming organization. As I truly believe that gamers really build the strength of the gaming industry, but unfortunately in the Web2 gaming, the house is taking most of the benefits. And because the gamers, I think, match in Web3 like one-to-one from what I understand, I truly believe that this DAGO can really play a big role for the growth of Web3 gaming.
Well, in the future, is there any future plans for Metapro to focus on game publishing?
So what we have done at the moment, Metapro is fully owned by Augmented Life Studio. So Augmented Life Studio is the owner of technology of Metapro. So Augmented Life Studio on top of Metapro technology is releasing first game. So Degen Yuki is going to be the first game, which will goes out very soon. The indexNODE holders will receive an OG NFT, which is going to give them an access to the game. This game has been built because we want to show all other games the use cases, how they can benefit from using all the tools we have built on Metapro. And it's not only that, we're doing that with one of our partners, that you can build a Web3 game using their tools and our tools, and it can take you maybe between 2 to 3 weeks to deliver the game to the market.
Wow.
So this is we've seen that the market needs that. We have also reacted because we've seen that when we show the use cases, it's much more easier for others to understand our innovative approach to the industry.
Marcin, can you please share some insight into Metapro's research and development efforts and any upcoming technological advancements that users can look forward to?
So definitely in terms of some close updates on development, we focus a lot on a game launcher. The game launcher, believe me or not, it wasn't in our roadmap, I think 2-3 months ago, but we have discovered that this is a fantastic tool, a feature to build a strong community, not only of games, but also of gamers. And also it can provide a lot of value to both parties. So this is something that we focus a lot. The first version is out. Now we work on analytics, so we can share the data with the gamers, with the games. We're building some leaderboards. We want to start doing challenges on the games where people can, play the game, and there will be some incentives for playing it and some rewards for the best gamers. So the game launcher is a one part we focus a lot on. And the other side is the wallet. At the moment, we have started to work on a lot of improvements in the wallet itself. In terms of the marketplace, we become a multi-chain because so currently we can manage Ethereum NFTs, Polygon, and BNB chain. we also now focus a lot on development that we can bring NFTs from different protocols. But that doesn't mean blockchain. It means that most of the projects which release their own NFTs, they have some unique features assigned to the smart contract of those NFTs. For those NFTs to be visible on our marketplace, in our ecosystem, we need to apply a certain development as well. So there is a lot of work going into it. I'm not sure if you follow our marketplace, but we have close to 9,000 gaming assets on the marketplace. And this is thanks to that development that we have started using those updates to the smart contracts.
I'm actually really glad you mentioned the wallet that you guys built, because not only am I very impressed with it, but I have a question about the wallet, and I also have a question about the games that you guys are developing. What does the Metapro wallet offer to enhance gaming and interaction in the virtual world?
So I think the Metapro wallet stands out by offering a user-friendly and secure way to manage meta and gaming assets. And when you look inside the wallet, you can see you have collectibles, and you can see you have meta assets. So meta assets is our unique upgrade to how you can display NFTs, because this wallet is designed for gamers. Of course, it have all the traditional crypto wallet features. However, the focus was on gaming assets. And the way we design it, when you use it, you can see that, for example, your NFT can be used in this game. It can give you such a power. So it gives you a lot of much more information than other wallets on the market. Also, the Metapro wallet serves as a comprehensive solution for providing the multi-chain functionalities to the users. And currently we are on Ethereum, Polygon, BNB chain. We're looking at Arbitrum at the moment. We know there is a lot of interest in Arbitrum. However, we still don't see a lot of gaming happening out there. So there is more like crypto-savvy projects at this stage. And I'm pretty sure that the gaming will also grow there very soon. And finally, the wallet is tight integrated with the entire Metapro platform. Means that the players can also use it to interact directly with the games. It gives us a lot of flexibility to create a better user experience when we have this non-custodial wallet on one end and also launcher and entire ecosystem on the other end.
Okay, awesome. And so as far as games go, I kind of have like a two-part question. You mentioned earlier a game that you guys are already developing, and it will be the first game to come out. Could you kind of talk about that a little bit more and talk about how many games you guys are currently working on?
So in terms of the game which will come out, it is a runner. So it's a similar game to Mario Bros, for example. However, it's have a very nice story behind it. So the story is that there is a DegenYuki, which stands for decentralized generation, and there is a very strong story behind it, explaining that in the what kind of world we live at the moment. So if you follow the TikTok of DegenYuki, you will see the first videos like a teasers of that being there. I cannot share too much because the game is still not out. However, it will have a lot of potential for earnings. So there will be possibilities to collect some items which will be valuable. There will be some challenges that people can play the game and the best will be rewarded. There will be some potential to collect some cryptocurrency during playing the game as well. So there will be a lot of different options in the game. We want to show all the use cases out there. And the main thing is that there also will be, some parts will be free to play, some parts will have access only when you hold certain assets. You will be able to see utility that you can use a physical item, for example, a trainers, which you can also wear in the game. So we will literally display all the potentials of our ecosystem during that game. In terms of how many games we are all working on, I think there are another 3 games which we are looking at the moment. There will be some similar type of games, and also there will be a big title and together with a very strong esport tournament which we are planning for Poznan in October this year.
And can you please explain the process of onboarding and getting started with Metapro for those who are new to the blockchain and cryptocurrency?
I think, this topic is very long to explain in such a interview, but I would highly advise people to join our YouTube channel. There is a lot of tutorials which explains exactly the process because I don't know where we should start. Should we start that a person have a wallet, doesn't have a wallet, is a complete newbie in terms of creating the wallet, in terms of creating the assets? I think the process is quite simple and straightforward. It's a step-by-step process when you need to prepare a graphic or a file which you want to use in the game. And then, there is a minting process. You require some BNB to cover gas fees. But I think in general, the topic is bigger than, or probably ideally is for people to just follow us on YouTube and have a look on the tutorials.
Well, I've been using the Metapro wallet for a little over 6 weeks now, and I've officially made it my Binance Smart Chain wallet. So I've been literally using it, for all my BNB transactions and things. Very user-friendly. I do recommend all the listeners, anybody who's watching this interview, to download the MPRO wallet. It's very user-friendly, very professional. I think it's really, really good. I'm a little excited about it. So let's jump forward to another question. I want to talk about the index nodes because I know a lot of the people who follow me in the community are very interested in the nodes. So what benefits and rewards do individuals running the index nodes in the Metapro network receive, and how do those rewards contribute to the value of the token?
I think it's a great question, but maybe before I will answer the question, I think it's good to understand maybe the role of index nodes in the ecosystem, because I know I'm receiving a lot of questions because people don't fully understand the importance. So the index nodes perform a number of critical functions that contribute to overall functionality and integrity of the system. So their roles include validating dynamic metadata. So metadata, which is strictly connected with NFTs, which are used in the game. Securing the sidechain protocol, monitoring the use of license, and ensuring compliance. And this is something very important because I truly believe that soon we will see that the licensing of NFT assets will become crucial in the industry. And this is what indexNODES will also be responsible for, coordinating and distributing the data across the network, validating a cross-chain IDs to maintain consistency and uniqueness across different blockchains. So this is, for example, let's say we are a multi-chain, we will soon be cross-chain. But to become a cross-chain, we need to be 100% sure that if NFT under idea 1 doesn't exist on if it's minted on BNB chain, doesn't exist at the same time on Polygon, for example. So this is how index nodes will play a crucial part of the ecosystem. So by performing those roles, the index node also maintaining the security, reliability of entire platform. But to answer your question, the individuals running the index nodes in Metapro network, ensuring the smooth functionality of it, and also to achieve that and increase the uptime, they are incentivized for this service through several benefits. So one of the benefits is token rewards. So nodes operating, receiving the MPRO token as a reward for validating all those crucial roles which I explained earlier. But these benefits not only incentivize the nodes operation, but also contribute to the value of MPRO token, because as more people run the nodes and the rewards, the demand for MPRO token also increases, because when the nodes go live, the only way to purchase the license will be through MPRO token. So that's going to create a very strong demand on the token itself. And also it creates a governance around the network for all the nodes operators.
What you guys have is you actually have nodes that have utility. I mean, not utility, but you actually have a node network that has purpose for the network. Because I'm actually starting to see a lot of Web3 gaming platforms come out with nodes that basically just handle storage data. And I'm like, you don't really need nodes, in my opinion, for that, you know? When it comes down to the game hosting, right? So the games don't run on the nodes, but the nodes serve as sort of like the security level for the NFT transactions and all the other things you just mentioned, basically. So I like it a lot. I think that's really good. That's really, really good. So could you provide any additional details about how the MPRO tokens are distributed and allocated? And for, well, actually not for everything, but as far as node operators, the community as a whole.
So for all the details, I'm highly advising people to go to our documentation section where they can see a full tokenomics, and they will see exactly how we plan it and what certain percentage certain department actually receives. But the main thing is that there is an allocation for index node providers. I think daily distribution is around 250,000 in total, dispersed between the index node holders. There is a certain part which goes for the liquidity, because of course it's required for that. There is a marketing pool, development pool. All those pools have vesting schemes. Those pools have cliffs, and they have a minimum 12 to some of them to 36 or 48 months duration releasing the allocation. I think the tokenomics is very solid that we have created together with the demand. It gives a very strong mathematical potential around the token itself.
I know you guys are currently focusing on gaming, but in the near future, will you also expand your focus to include like fashion, influencers, e-commerce, music? Could you share some information about those upcoming developments, please?
So what we did till now, we have created use cases. For example, we have created some trainers, which are a physical item and a digital item. And this was the purpose to show our customers that this is the way how we can attract and reach new clients. Because, as I do, gaming is becoming more and more important for other brands, because like my kids, they don't really watch television at all, but they are really playing games a lot. So other brands, to reach new customers, eventually they will need to come into the gaming industry. So that's why we talking with some e-commerce companies, we talking with clothing brands. I think we will launch very strong performance with one of the companies. Also during PGA, during the Web3 game arena. We already have some plans and contracts signed. And I think that's also going to trigger another way. We are talking with some big brands as well, how they can create a marketing performance through gaming. And it's not only displaying advertisement, but imagine that you are playing the game, let's say a Degen Yuki, and you can collect Coca-Cola cans, which give you strength,
Mm-hmm.
And you as a gamer really wants to find those Coca-Cola cans, and this is creating a completely different marketing performance is versus, I don't know, the banners display and everything else, because it's interactive. So yeah, so there is an answering shortly. Yes, we see in gaming every brand out there.
It actually makes a lot of sense what you're saying. To me, it does, and I get it. And like in the whole Fortnite world where all the kids are right now, Nike really wants to promote Nike. They need to have their shoe in the game, right? So it makes so much sense.
Yeah, so if someone would like to develop the game on Metapro, how they can reach out to you?
So we have a public product deck, which is also, and you can contact one of our business developers. So we have 3 business developers at the moment working with us. So then they are like taking you through the process. So there is a very heavy prepared documentation explaining all the development features dedicated to developers, and we keep upgrading it. We're adding more tutorials. I know we have one of our developers now working very strongly on the content dedicated to developers as well. But like a first step, it's always good to contact one of our BDMs and then he will take you through the process.
And I have one more question regarding games. Like by end of this year, how many games do you expect to be on the platform?
I think 200, it's doable.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Right now, I think it's around 70, right?
Yes. We have, I think our CRM system is close to 1,000 now. So it's a lot of games. You see, Web3 gaming, it's growing very dynamically. It's a lot of games. However, there is not a lot games in the playable format. It's still early, So this is this is something that we discovered. That's why I think we are ahead of the industry a little bit. That's why we are starting to develop in our games, so we can start showing the use cases and everything else.
So the games you guys are building, are all these games going to be Web3 games? Like what would make them Web3? Would it be play to earn aspects, or like what would be that layer that makes all of them Web3 games?
Definitely the play to earn model doesn't address Web3 games. So we focus on technology. So definitely to get access to the game, you will need to have a wallet, because your wallet will be your user ID. So always there's going to be a Web3 login to give you access to the game. So then the assets within the game will be always an NFT assets. And then the economic aspect, the monetization, the play to earn scenarios and everything, of course, they will come as well. So we can attract people, and we can give them an opportunity that they can earn when they play, so they can earn doing things they love. And I think that's very important.
It is. I have one more question for you, man. Could you provide some insights into the future roadmap of Metapro and what upcoming features or any partnerships you currently have and can talk about?
So in terms of the future aspect, from technology perspective, we are currently focusing on Unity engine. So this is what we have built so far. So definitely in the near future, we will scale up to Unreal Engine as well. So we can increase reach for the customers in terms of the gaming and especially a metaverse industry. So that's for sure. In terms of the partnerships, we talk with several chains all the time, trying to, I think, reach and use the best one we can. I cannot name the chains at the moment because we still under some negotiations, some talks with them, but we definitely want to be partner of one of the top 5, top 10 blockchains on the CoinMarketCap. In terms of the other development, which I didn't mention earlier, I'm just let me think what other things I can share. Definitely the game, especially one of the game, which will be a sport game, is gonna be very unique. I don't think there is anything like that in the Web3 gaming industry. I think we will be pioneers, and I know that the first test is already happening. So in Poznan, we will be ready. So for October, we'll be ready with that game.
And that concludes our interview with Marcin, co-founder and COO at Metapro. We appreciate your insights into this unique features that you have on Metapro, the role of the MPRO token, and the exciting roadmap. Metapro is truly empowering individuals and businesses in the world of online gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring blockchain and decentralized technologies. I'll see you on the next episode. And for those of you who are excited about the opportunities Metapro presents, I have an exclusive offer for you. By using the referral link provided in the video description, you can purchase an indexNODE license and become an early adopter of this revolutionary project. So don't miss out on this chance to be part of the Metapro ecosystem. Click the link in the description and secure your indexNODE license today.